Something happened to us.
Again.
Again. Some other damn thing went wrong on this fucking boat.
Yep. This time
it nearly killed us. So we were just wondering. We've had diesel bug.
Gross.
We've had our boom snap in half. What else could go wrong on this boat?
They do say things always happen in threes.
They do, yes.
So, number 3 now.
This now. Obviously we didn't film anything from that day because, well, near death. So we've done a reconstruction for you. Here's what happened.
Dog wants to go out, babe. Why am I so tired? So tell us what really happened. We stayed in bed all day and
We didn't stay in bed, we couldn't get out of bed.
babe, dog really wants to go out.
I can't get up. Oh.
It's 12. Just 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Finally we realised it was 3:30 in the afternoon and Bam Bam had not been out.
She was really starting to grumble.
They're very bad parents. So we left, we took her on a mooch around the marina and we came back. What was that poisonous smell we could smell?
And so I pushed open the hatch and this huge guff of just awful stinking air came out, and I was not feeling well to begin with, but this just made me want to throw up. Turns out it was hydrogen sulphide, and that's something which is given off when batteries, lead acid batteries in particular, get overcharged.
So what was that smell that just made you feel sick?
It's just like, well, supposedly it's supposed to smell like rotten eggs, but it didn't smell like rotten eggs. It was just
a foul smell.
absolutely disgusting.
Made you feel dizzy, made you feel sick,
Yeah.
made you tired.
Like one of the batteries started to break down while we were in the boat, and we had not a lot of ventilation. And so we just kind of slept through it, and the boat just filled up with this noxious gas. I don't know why Bam Bam wasn't affected, but she didn't seem that affected.
No.
But it totally knocked us out, and if it wasn't for Bam Bam, we probably would have died in this boat. She saved our lives, basically. So yeah, we sort of looked it up online and we found out it was probably something to do with the batteries. So then we went under the beds in the 2 cabins and we were sort of feeling and mooching around.
We were.
Well, Amy was, yeah. And she found that one of the batteries was really, really hot.
Burning hot. You couldn't even touch. It's in a casing and you couldn't even touch the lid of the casing. It was too hot.
Yeah. So at this point we got pretty freaked out. It was actually a public holiday here in Lanzarote, and this was on the Friday. So there was nobody that we could call to come and look at the batteries, and we didn't really know what was going on. So we thought the safest thing to do would be just to disconnect the battery that was going wrong.
So first we turned the battery charger off so we could let the battery cool down enough that Martin could get in there and be able to unhook it.
Yeah, open the window in the bedroom, obviously.
But it took all day and all night for the boat to sort of filter out so that we could get back in.
I was knocked for 6. I couldn't come around for hours afterwards, could I?
It was about 10 o'clock in the evening before you even were
Started
able to
feel
drink
wrong.
anything.
Yeah. Get some booze in my face. That's normal. Yes. Amy's mum had came to see us in Arrecife, and we decided, because she hadn't spent a lot of time on the boat, that we'd have a bit of a boat party. Yeah, so we bought a few snacks and a couple of bottles of vodka, and we headed to the boat. And when we got here, we could smell the smell again. In fact, we could smell the smell all the way across the marina. So we legged it to the boat because Bam Bam was in the boat, not knowing what to expect. Luckily for Bam Bam, we closed the door to the back cabin and we'd opened the window in there.
So all the fumes were just spewing out of the window, and when we got inside the boat, the saloon area was just, there was no gas, you couldn't smell anything.
No smell
Bam
at all.
Bam was fortunately absolutely fine.
Yeah, so we were really lucky there. So that was battery number 2 gone, and that was the following Monday. So 3 days later, it was starting to get a bit suspicious, weren't we? When the second battery went, I couldn't even get into the bedroom. So noxious was the gas coming off this battery, I couldn't get near it. And our neighbour, fortunately, had an electrician mechanic on his boat, and he sent him over, and he went down and unhooked the battery, and we turned the battery charger off again.
We were really nervous about any of the other batteries going, and we went to stay with my mum for the night.
We managed to get hold of an electrician who didn't speak any English, only Spanish, but fortunately he also brought along a Marinella who did the translating for us, so that was really good of them. So we have 2 batteries there. Maybe a week ago, one of them started to get hot and really smell, so we disconnected it.
¿Las tiene todas desconectadas?
One of them or both?
Just one of them, and then
Which one?
the middle.
Dice que me dice que la del medio hace como una semana así empezó a calentarse mucho y a oler como quemado.
And then a few days later, the second one.
La del medio sola.
Y me dice que después, un par de días después, la segunda también. Estas dos son.
El problema de las baterías estas, que para esto no deben que tener, en un barco no deberían de tener baterías
De ácido.
Claro. También.
Sí. The one at the right is totally dead.
Okay.
Otra más. Oyente.
And the middle one as well.
And he checked out all the batteries. The 2 in the starboard cabin were just both completely shot. The third battery that's in there is the starter battery, and that's actually in mint condition. Tip-top.
98%.
Yeah, of lifetime. So that's really good.
The other one is engine battery.
Yeah.
12,89. A ver cuánto tiene esta.
Engine battery is 98%.
Okay.
So you want to check the other ones as well?
If you don't mind, yes, that would be
Yeah.
great. Then he checked out the batteries in the port cabin. Not so good.
So if it's just a case of changing the batteries, is that something that you could do?
One of those was at 26% and the other one was at 60-something%.
26 was it?
26.
That's not good then, is it?
It's really not, no. Is it better to change all of them?
Es mejor cambiarlas todas, ¿no, Fred?
Todas estas son igual que aquellas.
Sí.
Pues,
Yeah, he's-
o las cambia todas o no cambia ninguna.
Yeah, he said it's better to change all of them or not change any of them.
Okay.
Because if they are connected together, at the end it's going to be the same. So.
Okay.
And it's better to not put back again 8-6 batteries. It's better AGM or gel batteries. Yeah.
Okay.
So AGM and gel are really similar, but AGM is a little bit cheaper. So.
Okay.
Now we have one battery left.
We have one functioning battery left.
Partially functioning battery.
Yeah, so we're totally like freaked out about using the battery charger. So when we've sourced the 4 new batteries,
Cha-ching!
cha-ching, we are going to dispose of the batteries that we have and replace them all. We are in the market for 4 new, either AGM or gel lead acid batteries.
As lithium-ion batteries, although are very much worth it, would possibly just break the bank right now.
Yeah, we just can't afford lithium-ion batteries. But for now,
battery shopping.
battery shopping.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe.
Help us make more videos like this by joining our Patreon family.